Hi, this is a quick demo of the Primero mobile client functionality. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of our beta application. Basically, the mobile client speaks to the web server through the Primero web application. In order for the applications to speak, we have to log in with a common password. So I'm going to use a generic password for a social worker and log into the account. On the mobile device, I'll use the same credentials to log in, and then password, and I will have to indicate by clicking on the change URL button that I'm directing this mobile application to the same URL. When I click the login button, the mobile application will load the latest form sections from the web application in any cases that I've marked to upload onto mobile. So as you see right here, no case records are found for this particular user. On the web application side, what I'm going to show you is how a user would mark records for to upload onto the mobile device. So I'm just going to take a random record here. This is an 11-year-old male. I'm going to open that record, and I'm going to assume that I want to follow up with this particular child. So I will go to the Actions button, I will go to Mark for Mobile, and it will tell me, the application will say that it has successfully been marked for mobile. I will do that as many times as necessary, and then I will sync my mobile device by touching the icon in the top right and asking it to synchronize all. It should tell me as soon as it has completed that action. It's still underway. And all records that I have indicated on the web application will be synced here to my mobile app. So you can see that the case ID for the record that I've just synced is 4736A82, and that is a unique identifier. I will scroll through and confirm that that record is in fact here. I can click on that record and open it to make sure that it has what I need. In this case, we've already have this case saved. We have the basic identity available. In this case, perhaps what I'm interested in doing is follow up, take some notes on the record, etc. So I'll just show you quickly how that might work. We can add a series of different forms here to the mobile device. I am going to give this example of taking some notes. So the assumption is that this child's already been registered in the system, but on the 11th of May, I've returned to that child's household, and I'm going to indicate here that child in school and appears well, just as a random example. If I were to return again a week later, I could add what we call here as a nested form, and imagine this was the following day, but I want to check on the child again, and I want to add another note. I could say child needs vaccination. When I'm done, as you can see, I can add as many of these layers as I'd like. I save that record. The application is going to tell me that that record has been saved successfully. I would do that over the course of a day or a week or however long I was in the field using the mobile device. And as opportunistically as I can, whenever possible, I would try to get connected and synchronize the record. When it says the synchronization is successful, the information from this record has passed through telecommunications and is now should be available to me here on the web application. I would go through this detail, and I'll just double check here that in fact my notes have been recorded against the web application. In this case, let's imagine that that I've now completed my follow-up action for this child. So I'm going to actually unmark this record from the mobile. This way I can manage the number of records that I'm carrying on my device at any time. It says that the case has successfully been unmarked, and I can go back on the mobile device to my case list. I can ensure that my records are synchronized, and we should see that this record 4736A82 is no longer available to me on the mobile device. This will allow the social worker or the protection worker to only carry the records with them at any given time that they're going to need for that period of time that they're in the field. Of course, the application can also be used to register new children. I'll very quickly demo that. So as you see, it's a very basic form. I'm just going to type in a random name, Roger, and the application will allow you to record a number of different ways. These fields are fully configurable, but I'm going to say that I have a child named Roger Tilby. I don't know why I put that name, and who is was registered on a given day. We'll say the 11th of May, and we're going to record some basic details here. I'm going to say he is a 13-year-old male. We don't know the date of birth. That's enough information for us now. We're going to touch save on this record. The case has been successfully saved. Again, I'm going to synchronize the record. When the mobile application tells me that that sync has been successful, I can go back to my case list, and I should be able to find the record here. Roger Tilby, a 13-year-old male. That is a very quick demo of the Primero mobile client that we are using for case management. This is a beta version, and we'll be continuously developing this over the course of 2016 and 2017.